Good morning and welcome back to a video. I know I haven't posted in a while because our schedule's just been crazy, and as I mentioned in this video, I've got 2 different jobs going on at the moment, but I just wanted to say hello, welcome to a work week in my life, just easing back into work. I'm a little bit sick, I'm a little bit overworked, but yeah, welcome, I'm glad you're here. It's coffee time and we bought some new beans in Berlin when we were there. We went to like an espresso place and got some new beans, so I'm excited to try them. However, I was just looking on the back and it says that these were only packed on the 5th of February, which is not too dissimilar to the supermarket ones that...
That's not fresh. Fuck.
What the hell?
What the hell? Rude. I assumed that they were
fresher? They weren't made in Berlin. They
No.
were made in Italy. And then shipped to Berlin and then brought down on the train to Tübingen with us. But they do have this inside now. Oh, so it's like properly sealed, whereas the ones at the supermarket always have the like breathability section. Can I open it? I'm not gonna be able to do this one-handed. Ah, look at that. Beans. So the one thing that has utterly changed my work schedule at the moment is actually having the standing desks. We also now have a working pad, but just having this has meant that it's kept my brain awake, and yeah, it's just been so good. The lighting's just not very good, is it? Hi, hello, welcome. My name is Michaela. I'm a PhD student at the University of Tübingen, and welcome to a work week in my life. Oh my gosh, I feel like the niche tea girl on TikTok. What does she do? Hi and welcome back to Niche Tea, where we talk about drama that's going on in a community that you may not be a part of. I love that so much. Anyway, she does the whole like calming introduction thing at the beginning, and calm is what we are going for right now. I'm on my period, and so I'm like getting back into routine after moving and after going on holiday for Luke's birthday, and I'm trying to get back into the work week routine thing, and it's just starting off great with getting my period. But yeah, hi, welcome back to a work week in my life where I'm kind of taking you through just what I get up to during the week. I've pretty much just been working today on my PhD. I have a piece of work that I was supposed to submit today, and I worked for half a day on it and then didn't finish it because I was feeling disgusting, and so I took some medication and I went to bed and had a nap for a few hours, and now we're back at it. But I actually have a meeting tonight with my job in New Zealand, and so I have to prepare for that meeting before I can keep going. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. My Mondays kind of depend on what's most pressing. I normally work on my New Zealand job on Mondays just because we have our meetings every second Monday, and tonight is an especially important meeting because it's with our funders for the book, and so we kind of have to talk through what we're hoping to do with the book, our plans, our progress, that kind of thing. So I actually need to prepare quite a lot for this tonight, and so I've just got up and I'm gonna keep going with work, and yeah, I hope you're doing well and I hope you enjoy the video. For a little bit of context, I have 2 jobs. I'm a PhD student and I also work for a project in New Zealand, and I'm juggling both of those at the moment, equivalent full-time. I am not doing 80 hours a week because I don't have 80 hours a week to sit at my desk. My brain just won't cope with something like that. And so what I've been doing is I've been trying to get as much of my PhD done as possible when there are deadlines, and then as much of my project done as possible when there are deadlines. And at the moment that's looking like 50 to 60 hour weeks, and so when I'm sick like this week, I find it really hard to just accept that my body is sick and that sometimes I just need to work when I can and rest when I need to, so that I'm not overdoing it, because that's just going to be less productive because I'm just going to stay sick for longer. So this section I was working on translating some Latin, and so I don't know why I decided to show you what I was doing. I don't know, I just wanted to show you, hey look, I'm doing Latin, it feels very cool. And I was just looking at variations translations in the manuscripts, because sometimes things are spelt differently, and so you got to try and figure out what the word is so that you can translate it properly. So yeah, it was a PhD time. Hi, hello. It is Tuesday today, and I haven't spoken yet today. I worked a little bit this morning and then took another nap because I was waiting for my ibuprofen to kick in. But I am just trying to finish this essay that I started such a long time ago. I don't know where to put this thing. This is the thing with moving. I've got to find new places to do everything, which is not the end of the world. You're not going to complain about something like that. Basically, long story short, my whole timeline for everything has gone completely out of whack, and so I'm just trying to chug along as I can, work as hard as I can without losing the plot. I am normally such a fast writer, but I think this is the first time that I'm actually doing proper like research that's my own, for lack of a better word. Like, I'm trying to present my findings, I'm trying to analyze things as I want people to see them, and I want to like walk people through stuff, because I find that when I'm reading a text that somebody else has written and I just don't understand how they got there or whatever, or like they assume knowledge, and if I don't have that knowledge, I just find it really hard to read. And so I feel like I'm over explaining everything in the hopes of like guiding people along so they understand how I got to the conclusions that I got to. And so it's basically just taking a lot longer than I thought it would take to get to this point, because I'm still writing the section that I wrote in my last work week video, which is like a long time ago. I'll put it up the top here, but yeah, it's not really going to plan, but I'm ditching the plan and just trying to write, because this is the first big section that I'm writing where I'm presenting my research and not just summarizing literature or whatever. And so hopefully if I can get this out of the way, it'll be a bit easier from now on, because I can just refer back to myself. But yeah, I don't know, I'm probably taking the long route, and I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. And we're in the new place, and I'm using my new desk, and I feel like I'm still just trying to figure out like setups and how warm it is and all the small things that I just keep like, I don't know, getting up to open the window, getting up to close the window and all this stuff. So I'm feeling a little bit distracted, long story short. And because I'm not feeling 100%, I've also had to kind of work around when the medication's working and everything. But anyway, long story short, it's Tuesday, I've been working, had a nap, and I'm about to get back to work because I've just finished lunch. And yeah, let's go. Hi, hello. It is now dark outside, as you can see. We don't have curtains. That's one thing that we still need to put up, and so it'll happen at some point, but for now we're just doing with what we can. It is now actually, I think, 20 to 11, and this thing is due today, so I'm gonna try to get as much done as possible. I really should have worked a lot more on this today, but it just didn't happen. But I'm at 10,740 words, so this thing is long, and it's not even like the whole thing. This thing was supposed to be 3 sections, and I've written 1, but the 1 section's taking way too long. Like I said before, I feel like I'm having to clarify everything from the beginning because I want to walk people along in my train of thought. And so yeah, we're gonna see how it goes, and I might just need to submit what it is, and then I can talk with my supervisor and see what he thinks about it, and see like, I don't know, have I gone overboard? Do I need to have this much stuff? I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I know it's late, but you gotta do what you gotta do, especially when you've slept for most of the day. Because I was feeling trash. I was having one of those days where my medication felt like it was getting rid of the pain but not getting rid of the nausea, and so every time that I like moved or whatever, I felt like throwing up basically. And I also get this weird like head buzzy thing. It kind of feels like what I imagine pins and needles in your brain would feel like, and so when you're trying to write, you just can't because your brain doesn't work. So I'm feeling okay now. I think the meds have kicked in, and I've eaten and I've slept so much, so hopefully I've slept away most of the pain. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going and try and get as much done as possible. But 10,738 words. I'll update with you when I'm submitting it, I guess. Hello, it's the next day. I meant to film this morning, and then I ended up rushing out the door, and then work was just like a really weird day, and so I didn't film anything at the office. I wasn't really sat down for a long enough period of time to be able to, and then I came home and we had dinner, and the people we sold the couch to came and picked that up, and oh, I forgot to say, we had dinner at our table, and so it was really cute. Kind of feeling like we're finally having a civilized dinner at a table. And now I'm back to work. I have a meeting at 10 p.m, which is 9 a.m. New Zealand time, and we're interviewing someone who will hopefully join me for this whole like book writing frenzy that needs to happen in the next couple of months. And so I just thought I'd get some work done before then, so that if I need to present anything or kind of talk about my progress, I've got something to talk about. But yeah, so it's 8:30 at the moment. I've got an hour and a half to do some stuff, so I'm just going to do some emails and read some articles and everything, and yeah. It's Thursday and I'm currently at home, and I have no idea what's happening. Sorry, I just turned on my computer and then it just shut down Chrome. Anyway, hi, good morning. It is Thursday morning. I'm feeling a little bit better, as you can probably tell, and I'm just gonna get started on the day, even though it's 11 a.m. I only finished work at midnight last night because I had a call with my job in New Zealand. We hired somebody to help us write the book, and so we had a job interview, and then I spent like an hour and a half afterwards like partially inducting him into the project. And so yeah, it took a little bit of time, but I decided to have a sleep in so that I wasn't like running myself ragged. And Luke has now made me a coffee, and so I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee while I actually add him to all of the processes that we use. Like, we're using Google Drive, we've got a shared VPN drive, and well, like a shared drive that you have to access through VPN, and I need to add him to the website and add him to the emails and all that kind of stuff. So I need to go through and do that, and then make up like a to-do list of all the stuff that we talked about that we want to do first. And we've got a meeting next week that I need to put into calendar and all that kind of stuff. So it's basically just a bunch of admin that I need to do, and I thought it should only take like half an hour to an hour. So I'm gonna do that while I drink my coffee, and then I'll go to the office. But good morning, I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to get this week back on track. I'm gonna have to work this weekend, so it's gonna be like a long work week, but yeah, I hope you're doing well, and let's get started with the day.
My love is real and it's not just for the season. Here's what I feel, I don't need a better reason. You broke your heart, come use mine. My love will last and it'll stand the test of time. My love is real and it's not just for the season. Here's what I feel, I don't need a better reason. You broke your...
Hi, good morning. It is Friday. I need to keep reminding myself it's Friday. I keep thinking it's Thursday. But I was actually going to take today as a sick day and not video anything. I'm putting socks on, by the way. I'll explain in a second. But I got up this morning and I was feeling disgusting. I didn't actually film anything yesterday either, because like I said, I'm on my period and I always get one or two really bad days. And I decided to go into the office yesterday because I normally have a lunch meeting. And I came home at like 2, and I went to sleep at 4 and woke up at 8, so it was just not a good work day. But I had a meeting with one of my supervisors this morning that I couldn't miss because I've postponed it one too many times, and he was like, look, we just need to meet. So we met, and it was actually really helpful. I'm glad that he pushed for that, and I felt like I was going to pass out for half of the meeting, so I decided to go back to bed, and I've just been having a chill morning. But then I got a call from the guy I share an office with, saying that in a random turn of events, our office has been, it's apparently illegal. We're being kicked out of our office because it is breaching some health and safety guidelines, and apparently it is illegal for us to work there until the landlord fixes them. So we basically got today to go and pick up all of our stuff in the office, which is so frustrating because a lot of us, like rural historians, we keep all of our books there, for example, and we've got an extra laptop there, we have meetings there, like it's a whole thing. And so we are unfortunately going to have to bring everything back here. All my stuff, at least. Everyone has to take their stuff. But also, like, nobody's in today because it's Friday and not many people go into the office on Fridays. And so we've been calling around trying to get in touch with people, being like, hey, are you in Tübingen? If you're not in Tübingen, can we pick up your stuff? If you are, can you pick up your stuff? Like, it's a whole thing. So unfortunately, that has been the change of events for today. I am stocking up on medicine because I have to go, like I've got no option. And so yeah, I'm just gonna take a whole bunch of meds, hope that it works, and then head to the office and get all my books and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably see you when I get there, and then we're gonna finish this video over the weekend while I'm working and catching up on all the time that I've missed this week because I haven't been feeling so good. So yeah, great start to the Friday. I mean, it was a good start. I had a really good call with my supervisor, but then after that is when it's just been so grand. So yeah, let's go to the office. I just said to Luke, this is giving lockdown vibes because I was having a sick day when COVID got announced in New Zealand, and I had to come in and grab my computer and all my stuff and everything, and now it's feeling the same, even though I know it's not COVID, I know it's not because of sickness, but some reason that just got to my brain. Are you ready to go? Good. Okay.
You ready to go?
Let's go. Everything that we bought from plus 2 full backpacks. Our Saturday morning tradition, wow, I sound sick. Our Saturday morning tradition is to make a Dutch baby. So it used to be pancakes, but this is so much easier. So now we make a Dutch baby, and today's Dutch baby is blackberry and raspberry. So I did work for the rest of the weekend, but apparently I didn't film it, so I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you with a less chaotic video next time.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the sin.